Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a tutorial for the gingerbread house that I made on the AlphaCraft server, which is in survival. I did give a lot of information while I was building it on there on that episode, and it was easy enough. So here we go. You will be needing for a gingerbread house, you need brown terracotta, some white concrete, some red concrete, some snow blocks, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slab, and smooth quartz blocks if you're going to be not using snow blocks, which we will get to that point when we get to that point. You're also going to need some end rods, some glass panes. Now you can choose what colors you want, but I've got red stained glass panes and white stained glass panes. You're also going to need some leaves. We will get to the decorating items later, but you're going to need a lot of decorating items for the inside. You'll be needing some dark oak blocks, some slabs, some stairs, maybe some planks, also some oak. And you will also need some of the red bricks blocks, so solid blocks, the slabs, and some stairs, and some trapdoors in the same wood colors that you've already got. Those are your general supplies. The brown terracotta is what you're going to need the most of. I would suggest having at least 6 stacks on hand, just in case, because you might want to make yours a little bit taller than mine. You will need to start out with a house shape just like this. The main square is 9 blocks by 9 blocks. And then you've got a little section off of the front here that sticks out 1, 2, 3 blocks from the front line, and then comes 1 block in, skip a space for your door, and then 1 block here and back again. So there is the floor plan layout. That's what you're going to start with. So to start, what we're going to do is build up the 9 by 9 square. We want this to be a total of 6 blocks up on all sides. Next thing you want to do is the front section here. You want to bring up these 4 blocks on this side, and this L-shaped 4 blocks on this side, you want to bring those up 5 blocks. And then where your doorway is, leave 2 blocks open for your door and fill that in. So you've got a shape that looks like this. You'll want to go ahead and connect just this top line here. Now you're going to add in your roof line. So your roof pitch is going to be 1 block in and 2 blocks up, all the way until you get a point. So we start here. This is your edge. You're going to go 1 block in and 2 blocks up. And that's your center. So you're going to go ahead and repeat this on this side and meet up the corners and fill in everything. We're going to add in windows later. All right, so you want to do that same pattern on the back side. All right, so now we want to add a little roof peak to this front section. We want it to be the same pitch as over there. So you're going to go 1 block over, go up 2, and then this one, since it's shorter, the center is right there. So for your roof, you're going to need smooth quartz blocks, slabs, and stairs, unless you want to go the cheaper route and use snow blocks in place of wherever you would need a smooth quartz blocks. That's going to be up to you which way you want to go. What we would like to do before we start on the roof is we're going to add some candy cane pillars off of each corner. So there's going to be a total of 6. You're going to start add in a diagonal, and you're going to put a red concrete, then a white concrete, and do that 2 more times. Actually, you're going to only do that 5. So it's red, white, and red, and you're going to stop right there. This front one, you're going to stop at 4 blocks. So it's a red and a white, then a red, then a white. There, we've got that all set up. Now we can start on the roof. Now for the roof, if you're going to be using all smooth quartz, you are going to need a lot of this if you're in survival. I'm going to go ahead and use the smooth quartz blocks, but just know that you can use snow blocks instead of that. You're going to place a solid block there and then a stair on top. And that's going to go for each of these little pitch sections. All right, so right below here, what you're going to do is add a stair, just like that. So we're going to do that on all of the angles of the roof, and then we'll be right back. We want to add some slabs out here on the front. On the side, actually. We want to add the slabs out here on the side. So this is going to be a little ledge that sticks off. We're going to do that on both sides. We are also going to bring this design out 2 blocks on each. So it's basically going to stick out 1 block further than your candy cane stick pillars. So the entire roof on both the front and the back are going to stick out this far. Going front to back, you're going to match the same blocks all the way from the front that matches up to the back. For the stairs on the outside, you're going to match those and come out 2 blocks, just like that. But on the inside, instead of a block, you're going to put a stair facing that block and then come over here to the side and get right in there in that corner and make it like that, so that the underside of that roof, you're going to have this really nice design going all the way up. So the stair here on the top is going to match just like that. So you're going to repeat this little pattern everywhere there's a solid block. And this is only going to happen on the front here. So you're going to have a really nice transition there on the inside. So we're going to do that on this side, as well as this side, the front and the back, and on the smaller roof section. And we'll be right back. All right, so now that we have the entire roof, both angled pitches all the way up, and we have the ledges off to the sides there, let's fix the top. We're going to be using slabs. We're going to just fill that in all the way from front to back. But we're going to add 1 block sticking out the side here, or just sticking out each end. And this is just to give it a little extra little finial here. So I'm going to place some temporary blocks there and then place my backward stair just like that. And then we're going to get rid of those. So we just have 1 little tip that sticks out. We're going to do that over here. And we're also going to do the same thing down here. So there we have a completed shell. And also we have to add in a chimney, which we're going to be making out of the brown terracotta. Before you make the chimney sticking out the top, there is something you've got to do on the back side here, because the chimney sticks out right at the edge of where your wall is. And because you want to make the back part of your fireplace to be the same blocks as the fireplace, that's going to expose bricks right here. So we just want to cover this up. And to do that, we have a 3 block wide starting from the center. Just make sure you're centered. And you've got, and add 3 blocks of brown terracotta all the way up. But that doesn't look too bad. And you need to have just those 3 extra blocks of brown terracotta. All right, so to start the chimney, you're going to count, not counting the little block that sticks out right here. Count over 3. So 1, 2, 3. You want to take away these 3 blocks right here and probably 1 more down. We want to go 1 more down. So that's the part of the roof that you're going to take out. You're going to go ahead and replace all of this with the brown terracotta. And then you're going to fill that in just like that. We're going to come up 2 more blocks all the way around. And then up here, you need to put in a brown terracotta. You're going to count 1, 2, and then on the 3rd one, you're going to stick that. This is where we're going to put our hay bale and then the campfire on top of that. We're going to make a white ledge around the top of this with the smooth quartz stairs. You're going to need to place a temporary block somewhere. so that you can add in your first upside down smooth quartz stair. Then just fill this in all the way around the top here, just like that. And now we have our little gingerbread chimney sticking up the top. All right, so right in the center of your roof, you're going to get a white concrete in your hand and ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here, let's see. So on the second set of solid blocks down, so here's that first solid block on the roof and the second one down. You're going to place a white concrete, a red, a white, and then a red. Then you're going to place a right side up quartz stair, just like that. This is the top. This is going to be the top of the little window that sticks out right here. All right, so right below this, we're going to punch out the shape of our window. We're going to punch out 4 blocks. This is just to get the shape of our window in. I'm going to go ahead and take out these 3 as well. We'll be modifying this in just a little bit with some of the brown terracotta. But just to get an idea of the roof pitch here, you're going to now add a stair like that, and you're going to pull this out to the last red concrete block. Next one down is going to be a stair against this solid block, and you're going to match that with that. We're actually going to change that one to a solid because we're going to be adding 2 slabs just like that. We're going to repeat this process over here on this side. So here, as you can see, you're going to need to take out those 2 blocks just to open up your window. So we're going to do like that. So let's copy that side just like that. All right, so get your red and white concrete out again. And 1 block in, you're going to add a red concrete and a white. And then just for the sake of that looks funny, you know, you don't want that to look funny, we're going to make that a red concrete. So that looks like a candy cane. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Replace that block with that. So now get your brown terracotta. You're going to make a window shape. So from the inside, you can choose to either make this brown terracotta, which I actually like that. I think it looks finished off. I'm going to go ahead and create my window. You can either create just a single opening window like that, or you can leave this open, cover that. You can make a rectangle window, whichever size you want your window, you can do. I think for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to do a 1x3 window, just like that. There we go. So now you've got a window coming out of your roof. It matches the candy cane design below. All right, so here's what your inside looks so far. We want to find out where we want to put windows. So it's going to depend on how you want to design the inside of your house of where you're going to put windows. So here's what we have so far. This is your base shell. You can do with this whatever you like, but I am going to show you a little bit of how I got the inside. The first thing we're going to start with is our fireplace. So your fireplace is right in the center here. And you're going to go with solid blocks all the way up to the very top of the ceiling there on both sides, with the center of it being open. Just like that. Now, because we made that modification on the back, if you take out these blocks all the way up, you can now replace that. Add in a light. You can replace all of these now with solid brick blocks, and then it looks like an actual fireplace with the inside like that. There we go. All right, so you can design your fireplace any way you like, but I like to go a little bit simple. Right here on the front, just a single slab, and on either side, a stair. Skip a block, and then on this third one up, you make a stair here, a stair, whoops, not a stair there. Stair there, and a stair there. So now you've got a little mantle shelf. When you put your fire in there, which you can replace that actually and put down a brick, it will go up right behind there. And if you put in a block right there to stop it, the smoke will stop right there. So let's put that stair back there. For now, you can fill this in, but at some point when you have your upper level, you will take these blocks out and make a fireplace just like this on the upper level. All right, so now you want to figure out how you're going to get to your next level up. Are you going to make just a little ladder that goes up? Are you going to make a staircase? Decide what you'd like to do. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did the staircase that I did. I used barrels as the center of my stairwell. So basically you come over one block from here and go up. To make this staircase go around, it was a little bit odd in the survival world because I didn't really want the staircase to start out here. I didn't really want it to start way over here because I had other plans. So you can make your staircase however you'd like. If you'd like to start it right here and go up against the wall and maybe move your windows, you can do that as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and start the staircase here. So if we put a stair there, we're going to put a slab here. Then that means we put a stair there. That means this window is going to have to move. We can easily move a window, but I think I just want an easy way to get up to the next level. On the underside of your stairs, you can place upside down stairs like that. That makes it look like a bit of a smoother transition. All right, so get out your slabs and go ahead and fill in your floors. All right, so now that your floor is filled in, you can either keep this open or you can maybe add in some bookshelves or maybe some leaves or just something right here that ties this together. So you could do something like this to make that transition look a little bit cleaner. And that works out pretty well, I think, for this room. Let's go upstairs and we're going to do the same fireplace design up there as we did down here. There you have your mantle. Plenty of room to decorate. This room is ready for you to decorate, and I'm going to give you some ideas at the end of this video. All right, so downstairs, you'll want a floor that matches the decor, but you don't want too much of the same color. So up above, I've used dark oak. I think down here, I would like to use regular oak for the flooring. So let's go ahead and replace all this flooring and be right back. All right, so we've got the entire floor in with oak slabs. I think this looks really good. All right, so if you'd like some larger windows, you can go ahead and do that now that you've got the inside figured out. So I think I would like to make this one an open square window, and then on this side, I think I'll do an open square window right there as well. All right, before we conclude and decorate the inside, we want to make sure to do our window dressings on the outside. A stair there on this side of the window and a stair on this side and a slab that connects the top. We don't need anything on the outside of this window. You're going to need a lot of end rods. Make sure you have at least 2 stacks. This should be plenty and maybe leave you with some extras. All right, so for the doorway, we actually want to have a stair above it, a slab right on the side, and a slab right on the side, just like that. If you'd like to add a little decorative window right here, you can go ahead and do that. But we're not going to add any window dressings because we have other ideas. So get your end rods ready. What we're going to do is right in front of the doorway, you'll want to put one there, one there, one there, and one there. Lights everything up, and it looks really cute. We're going to add these end rods on every step transition because we want them to look like icicles. So you'll put one in the center, one on that corner stair and that corner stair, both sides over here. And then when we get to the bottom here, right in front. Just like that. You're going to do that on this roof transition as well as the back. We're also going to add some along the sides. All right, so on the sides of the windows, we're also going to add in an icicle there. If you'd like to bring these all the way down as well to the ground, you can do that. I'm going to be adding in some planters there, so that's my plan. All right, so now we want to add some lighting around our windows. So on the little pieces of stairs that stick out above your windows, you place 1 or 2 end rods, however far you want your light to stick down, and then you add your lantern. We're going to do this on the back as well as the front. Now we have all of the icicles added. We've got all of our lights around the outside. Everything except for glass in the windows, which we are going to be using red and white stained glass alternatively. I think on the front here, I want to use a piece of red because that adds a little pop of color. I think I'll use red there, but when I get to this window, I'm going to alternate. So I'm going to put red in those 2 corners and white in these 2 corners. I want to show you this really cute idea for the outside of the roof that makes it look like you've got candy. All right, so for this, you're going to need glazed terracotta in any color you wish and a lot of item frames. Now, because I was on a server, I wanted to limit the amount of entities that I had, so I didn't really use a whole lot of item frames. And I skipped about every other block. So on everywhere there was a flat spot, I would do something like that. Add your item frames in just wherever, but there. So you'll do this on both sides of the roof, but inside each one of these item frames, put a color of terracotta that you would like to have. All right, so now we have a completely decorated, at least on the exterior, gingerbread house. As you can see, we've got all the little candies and item frames, added a little bit of garland. We added some berries in podzol with some trapdoors on the outside. Now let's go on the inside and look at some inspirational decoration ideas for the interior. All right, so we head in. And the first thing that we have is this entryway. We've got a couple of trapdoors with some flower pots on the side. And just some decorations. So right here in this corner, on these 2 corners, I took out the brown terracotta and just put some bookshelves and some note blocks. Oh, and it does look like I forgot to fill a flower pot. Let's put a flower. Got a few things, a little corner with some storage. I went ahead and put lanterns right there because they are hidden on the upstairs, but add a little bit of light, just a little bit of light right behind there. We've got the fireplace, we've got a small little kitchen area, a little bit of storage, enter chest right there. We'll walk up the stairs, and we've got on either side of the fireplace bookshelves. We can replace those bookshelves with barrels. If you'd rather have storage there, you can have storage there. Got some extra lighting up above. We've got some little rafters with some lights. Around the window, we've got some trapdoors, a bed area with some shelves, note blocks, bookshelves. So there it is. There you have it, a mini tutorial for this really cute gingerbread house. Lots of cute little ideas for you. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I hope it gave you some inspiration and some ideas for you to create your own cute little gingerbread house or other winter-themed house, North Pole themed. Thanks again for watching my channel today and for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to check out some of the other tutorials that I might have on the Cute and Cozy tutorials. I like to make things that are very cute and very cozy and very decorated on the inside. Hope to catch you in the next episode. Bye, guys!